Today we're looking at the best green loadout on CSGO. So to start off the list, we have the Glock 18 Gamma Doppler, which obviously is factory new, and as you can see is in the Emerald phase, and on Steam they don't really sell that often, and it's kind of hard to find one that is an Emerald because you have to go through all of them. It's a pain, guys, so I wouldn't even bother looking at Steam. If we jump over onto Skinport though, which I did recently get affiliated with, so if you guys want to buy any skins, please use the link in the description or the pinned comment. But yeah, on Skinport you can pick one up for $199.61. And let's be honest, guys, this is never going to get beaten. This is by far the most green Glock skin we will ever get. And also, it's part of the train collection, so that's not going to come back. That was part of an operation, so it'll only get rarer and rarer, which is a really cool thing. But anyway, let's move on to the USP now. So I've decided to go with the USP-S-MONSTER MASHUP in factory new, which, yeah, I think is a really nice looking skin, guys. And on Steam, they go for around about $29.59, whereas on Skinport, you can save yourself literally 15 cents and pick it up for $29.44. And as I said, guys, I think it's one of the best looking USP-S skins. I mean, there's quite a few good USP-S skins, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if you're going for a green themed loadout, then this is the best one to pick. Now moving on to the P250, we have the P250 See You Later in factory new, which goes for around about $8.94 on the Steam marketplace, whereas over on Skinport you can pick it up for $7.70. And I mean, guys, you could get like a nuclear threat P250, but I don't know. Again, I just think design-wise this looks way cooler, and you know, it's just a bit more detailed. You could also get this in StatTrak if you like StatTrak, but I mean, hey, that's up to you. Overall, I think it's a pretty solid P250. Now for the Deeg, we have obviously the Desert Eagle Emerald JORMUNGANDR. I probably butchered that, guys, so please don't slate me in the comments. But on Steam, you can pick it up for $175.91, or over on Skinport, it's literally the tiniest bit cheaper at $174.40. Obviously, I don't know if I said it, but it's in factory new, and yeah, it's a really good looking Desert Eagle. I mean, unless you don't like the color green, then yeah, you probably don't like it, but overall solid. It's also part of the Norse collection, and obviously the Gunye is in the Norse collection, so yeah, this is a solid skin long term. Like, it will probably continue to go up as the Gunye goes up, so yeah, a really good pickup. Then for the Mac 10, guys, we have the Mac 10 Nuclear Garden in factory new, which on Steam goes for $7.08, or over on Skinport, for whatever reason, it's $7.62, so don't get this one off Skinport, or just wait for one that shows up that's a bit cheaper. So, yeah. Flipping over to the CT side, though, we have the MP9 HYDRA in factory new, which goes for $10.25 on the Steam marketplace, or you can save yourself just over $1 and pick it up for $9.07 on Skinport. And I mean, hey, this is a cool little throwback to Operation HYDRA, and it just looks really cool, so that's why I picked it. Now for the final SMG, we have the UMP-45 Delusion in factory new, which goes for $1.34 on Steam, or over on Skinport. For whatever reason, it's a tiny bit more expensive at $1.42. And honestly, guys, there is like the UMP-45 Plastique, which you could go with instead of this, but I don't know, this is like fully green, whereas the Plastique just has kind of details of green, so either one really fits, but I've decided to go with this one because whatever, I mean, who cares? They're both green, and as I say, don't get this on Skinport unless you find one that's a bit cheaper than the price that I've shown, but yeah, overall this will fit the loadout pretty well. Next up though, we have the Scout Spring TWILLY in factory new, which goes for $1 on the Steam marketplace, or 78 cents on Skinport. And yeah, I actually didn't know about this Scout skin until making this video, guys. Like, it's quite a nice green Scout skin if, you know, you want a green one for your inventory. So yeah, that's why I put it on the list. Now for more of the main rifles, we have the Galil AR Eco in minimal wear, as it is the best wear that you can get on a Galil Eco. And on Steam, that goes for $22.55, or over on Skinport, you can pick it up a tiny bit cheaper at $20.39. And this looks really cool with some like green sticker crafts, maybe from Antwerp or from Stockholm. So yeah, overall solid Galil. Then over on the CT side, we have the FAMAS-MEOW 36 in factory new, which is really affordable at 60 cents on the Steam marketplace, or 55 cents on Skinport. So yeah, just a very affordable green FAMAS, which would fit a green loadout very well. But now onto the rifles you'll probably be using the most. We have the AK-47 Wyld Lotus in factory new, which on Steam is just not a thing. Oh, but actually when I looked, guys, someone did recently buy one on Steam. So yeah, whoever sold that is probably pretty down bad at the moment. So RIP them. But then on buff, you can pick one of these up for around about $8,655. But again, this is one of the skins from Operations Shattered Web, so it's just going to continue going up in price, and it's super rare. Then moving back to the CT side, we have a much cheaper skin, being the M4A1S Flashback in factory new, which is $4.85 on the Steam marketplace, or $4.03 on Skinport. So a lot cheaper on the CT side, but that's just because there aren't many like super expensive green M4s. That's the same as well for an A4, guys. So for the A4, I've picked the M4 A4 Jungle Tiger in factory new, which goes for around about $28.20 on the Steam marketplace, and that is because it is part of the Aztec collection. Oh yeah, and also guys, on Skimport, for whatever reason, this is $54.48. So yeah, just don't get it on Skimport. Again, this is just because it's really low supplied. So whoever's selling it has obviously seen there's not many listed. So they're just trying to get some idiot to overpay loads for it on Skimport and then maybe pocket the difference. So yeah, don't get it on Skimport. Get it on Steam if you do want to get it. Overall, in my opinion, it's not a very good M4, guys. Like, they really should make more green A1Ss and A4s, to be honest. Like, there just really isn't that many to pick from. But now, guys, onto the final weapon skin of the video. We have the AWP Containment Breach in factory new, which goes on the Steam marketplace for $221.44. Or if you want to save yourself a tiny bit of money, jump over onto Skimport and you can pick it up for $215.43. And again, guys, this is quite a rare AWP. Like, it will just get rarer and rarer as time goes on and people buy them up. And that is because it is part of the shattered web case, which again will just get opened up over time and eventually there will be none left. So that's why it's a solid AWP to buy if you do like the color green. But guys, you have been requesting me to include gloves and knives in these videos, so I have chosen to go with the sports gloves HEDGE maze in factory new, and that's just because they're like the most OG green gloves in the game. Hiko always used to wear them, if you know who Hiko is. And yeah, so I mean, on Steam, guys, I mean, they're gloves. Let's not even talk about Steam. Same with the knife that we're going to get onto. You guys can probably guess what it is. But yeah, I couldn't even find any of these on Skimport. So on Buff, you can pick these up for $14,705. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Also, guys, on Steam, these sold for $507.34 on May the 1st. So again, this is just like the Wyld Lotus. Like, I feel like some people must have like just got lucky and cased skins like way back in the day and then came back to CSGO, not really looked at the market or had any idea about skins, and just thought to list it up on the market, and then obviously someone has just sniped it and will have made themselves potentially, yeah, like upwards of $14,000 profit, which is just insane when you think about it. But hey, there are quite a few green pairs of gloves, so you don't have to go with the HEDGE maze. There's like the Jades and there's a few others. So yeah, I just wanted to pick these because they are the OG green gloves. Now for the knife, guys, we have gone with the M9 Bayonet Gamma Doppler with the Emerald Phase. Obviously, guys, I mean, this is like the best green knife in my opinion. Like, the M9 is just such a beautiful knife in Counter-Strike. Like, it shows off so much of the skin, and I mean, yeah, just in general, the design of the M9 looks really cool. Obviously, it's not got like a bunch of crazy animations, so if you prefer animations, you might go with like a butterfly or something like that. And yeah, obviously you can't get these on Steam, but these go for around about $8,869. So yeah, just under $9,000. Not cheap at all, but obviously a very nice knife. Overall, if we were going to price up the total cost of this green loadout, that's obviously including all the Skimport prices, as you can't get some of the skins on Steam. In total, you'd be paying around about $32,825.30 for this entire loadout. Without the gloves, though, it does bring it down quite a lot to like $18,120. And then if you didn't want the knife as well, you'd spend a bit more because you'd be getting the gloves instead, and that would be just under $24,000. But if you didn't want the gloves or the knives, this is still going to cost you $9,251. But that is mainly because of the AK Wyld Lotus. So remember, guys, there's like the green laminate. You know, there are options if you don't want to be spending a ton of money on a green loadout. And that is why tomorrow I will be posting the cheapest green loadout. So make sure you stick around for that. But yeah, guys, let me know if you change any of these skins on this list. Also, if you do enjoy these types of videos, please do leave a like on them and subscribe with post notifications on, just to show me that you do enjoy these videos. And yeah, if you want to find out the best blue loadout in CSGO, click the video on your screen right now.